stained with blood or some sort of pain. You caused a permanent stain which has determined your fate. I've never seen so clear, I feel the end and it's near. The day of reckoning's here, the sound of deafening fear. Don't die if you try, you just might get a little bit of trouble, K-O-I-F-E, right in your side. You will never see me coming. Don't die if you try, you just might get a little bit of trouble, K-O-I-F-E, right in your side. You will never see me. My energy is next level, so damn you better be careful. I got an angel and devil, he stabs me straight in the temple. I'm ready to be a rebel, I've got a lot of potential hidden inside of this vessel. That shit is so exponential. I need a first class ticket to the top, no limit. I don't play no gimmicks, I'ma take you to the clinic. If you want a taste, come at me and you will be replaced. They won't find a trace of you anywhere or any place. Don't die if you try, you just might get a little bit of trouble, K-O-I-F-E, right in your side. You will never see me coming. Don't die if you try, you just might get a little bit of trouble, K-O-I-F-E, right in your side. You will never see me coming.
Yes,
Oh, let's pop one more in there, Izzy. I'd like to welcome you to the House of Thrillers. I'm Scully, the author that reads to you. I read my novels and other works in the public domain and submissions from people like you. So buckle up. It's quite the ride, and we'll see you on the other side. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the show. I'm your host, ScullyPop, where the entertainment doesn't stop. Welcome, everybody. Say a quick hello, and I'm going to pull up a little slide deck. I have prepared for you. There's a link in the description if you'd like to download that for yourself for future reference. If you enjoy the show tonight, it's a really good in-depth breakdown. Don't know that I'll go through the whole thing or not, but put a 1010 in the chat. Let me know you're here. I won't have to backtrack too much. Welcome, Okies Eden. Good evening, sir. Welcome to the show. I see Ross out there, dime bag. Cats for Nelson. One and only Rocket Blast Gaming. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Tingle, tingle, tingle. Hey, Jason. How you doing, broska? Tell Andy Pop that I said hello. And for those of you that don't know, by the way, when I add Pop to the end of your name, I consider you family. Welcome in, Myers Tales of Appalachia. I think you'll enjoy this one tonight. It's about some triplets, a legend of some triplets from West Virginia. There's Meyer Pop. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's the wild man. Wild man. Not just any wild man. It's the native wild man. Welcome, buddy. Members, y'all feel free to put some emojis in the chat. Hey, Northern Woman, former cast member, Northern Woman. Delightful voice. Wonderful channel. Encourage you to go over there and check out Northern Woman. Oh, Wolf Wolf Howl, Scully. Ting, 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 ting. Test, Susanna, test. Test, test, test. Moderator extraordinaire, TWP Popcorn. What's poppin'? It's Joji Pop. Joji Pop. Sure, I don't miss anybody. 1010s flowing in the chat. Welcome to the Insane Reading Show. I'm the author that reads to you. I read my novels. I've written a few. Loads of short stories. Other works in the public domain. And submissions from people like you. That's right, Okie. If you wrote something, send it on over. We'll do something. We'll put it together. Nice little production. Blaster. Blaster. $1 million. Zero counts.
My dreams, write them down, write down your dreams. Write down your dreams. Don't forget to
Everybody
write
say hello to the wonderful Izzy Pop.
More silence.
Back there
More silence.
running the show, more or less.
It's time to go.
Floating these images around for
My
the
journey to where I'm
production of the Ashborne Triplets.
and still silent. I gather my belongings and my clothes, my garments, my gloves,
TWP.
my heels, and I put them together in a way
Scuzz,
the silence starts to break.
TWP.
I start to sing to myself, engage how I feel. I put my clothes on.
Tingles begin.
Still, more silence, more silence. Where's my water? Drink plenty of water.
Tingle, tingle, tingle,
Fluid.
tingle,
Be
tingle.
one with water. Be one with
Test,
air.
Kristen, test. Sound check, Kristen Kruger.
For the
Sk-
adventure
sk- 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 sk-
of music, my belly. I am ready to start my day.
Pop.
I let my vocals carry me. Carry me to the next moment.
So yeah, we got this slide deck here for you. See if I can find a bigger. Like I said, you can download this in the description if you'd like to take a more in-depth look at it. This is more or less like a supernatural type documentary of a legend in West Virginia. And it tells the Ashborne Triplets. Is it mountain folklore or medical mystery? Hey, Body Illusion, welcome to the show. Glad you made it tonight. Wonderful. All the usual suspects are here. Is it the Lord of the Candlestick? Sergeant Slaughter? So yeah, it took place around December 1853. This is a true story of mystery and medicine in the Appalachian Mountains. They say it was an unusual birth from the start. Talks a little bit about what was going on. Midwife Wesley's observations. Yeah, feel free to drop those emojis, members, and we'll light it up with some color. There's three babes who seem to know each other before birth, moving as one child in three bodies. There's the Dr. Edmund Fairfax, the supposed physician traveling the mountain circuit in the 1850s. He documented the triplets with the precision of a scientist studying a new species. Like I said, you can download this for your own. In the description, there's a link. Talks about some strange development patterns. He's got some illustrations that he contributed. It says here the most disturbing observations: the triplets show no fear of death. They examined corpses with scientific detachment that made seasoned hunters uncomfortable. They had an anatomical understanding of things. Advanced knowledge unknown to the rest of the surrounding area. Knowledge of human anatomy. And then it gets into, let's see here, the escalating incidents in the autumn of 1853. Thank you, Izzy Pop. She's back there working and dropping memberships. Oh, Randy Jean got that. Nice. Maybe she'll get the email and pop on over. Nice little timeline if you'd like to look at that deeper. Hollow confrontation, sound-induced paralysis. Talks about the different events. Shared hallucinations. The harmonic frequency appeared to trigger a neurological response I cannot adequately explain. The men describe sensation of complete muscular control loss, lasting approximately 30 minutes, during which they remain conscious but unable to move or speak. some eyewitnesses accounts. I did a little, truth be told, I watched a documentary about this. There's a couple of videos on YouTube. And I said, what can I do to make it better? So I did a little deep research. You know, Izzy being from Virginia, I thought that would be, and this is from West Virginia. She's from the other side. But I thought it'd be interesting to take a little quick deep dive. I didn't want to get too deep and go down a rabbit hole with all the stuff we have going on. Hey, Jenny. How you doing? Good to see you, darling. Yep, Randy Jean got a membership from Izzy Pop. I see her here and there. I'll let her know if she don't get the email. Who's that? You cutie? Hey, Cutie Pop. Cutie, we're doing the Ashborne Triplets tonight. Documentary that I wrote over the past week. Final transformation. Talks about the last moments, the physical impossibilities, the enduring mystery. The quiet ones are listening. The triplets' disappearance has never been fully explained. Their legacy continues in West Virginia folklore. Rangers reporting sightings of 3 young women hiking mountain trails on December 3rd each year. Good evening, Face to Ace. I'm glad to see you there. Good to see you, partner. Face the Ace. Gus. Tingle, 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 tingle. And some scientific versus supernatural explanations. And yes, I did create this slide deck myself, which included a lot of the research I did and some unresolved questions. And you can leave your comments down below after the show. Tell me what you think. Got a little bit of survivor timeline going on there. I was actually able to dig up some photos too. I had the engine really work hard on that. You doing, Cutie Pop? Hope I didn't miss anybody. Again, the link is in the description for the slide deck. You can download it for your own. The modern relevance, the triplets is an enduring mystery. To this day, it's been a phenomenon. I believe some Virginians deny the fact that it was a thing. Hey, Nature Dog. Welcome to the show. We're getting ready to get cranked up. I've got a nice slide deck. If you'd like to download that for yourself. If you find the story interesting tonight, you can take a little bit deeper look through that. Let's see here. And some lessons from Bramble Hollow, which I'm not sure if some people even believe that it was Bramble Hollow that existed or not. We'll talk more about that later. I think it comes up in the story. Yeah, so anyway, I think that was the last one there. So yeah, we're going to take a look at the channel trailer here in just a second. And as soon as that's over, we'll get into the story. Got some nice imagery and music for you. And again, if you'd like to download this slide deck, it's there for you. And if other than that, if you're looking for some help with your channel and taking it to the next level, Izzy Pop has been doing a lot of work with different people, and sometimes I come into play on whatever. But if you need any types of slide decks or landing pages done, just let me know. It's always better when you know somebody. But you can reach out to ScullyPop or me. Good to see you, Rocket Blast. I'm glad you could take a little time off and come in and relax. I know you've been busy with your channel. Nature Dog's been going live a lot as well. Yeah, the more you grow on here, the harder it is to catch up with everybody. But no, if I'm regular with you, I'm running your videos in different tabs. I've got a super computer. I can run 30 tabs up here at once. But we want to show you a good time, Nature Dog. Tingle, 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 tingle. Face to face. Jenny Bob. Body rock, body illusion. Tingle, tingle, tingle. So y'all ready to kick it up? Get off it. Let me drop this slide deck again. If you'd like a copy of that, you can reach out to the description. Without further ado, we're going to present to you the wonderful channel trailer done by ScullyPop.
Well, hey there, friend, pull up a chair. It's your boy ScullyPop with stories to share. From the page to the stage, I've done it all. Books on the shelf and curtain calls. I whisper tales in the dead of night with a little ta-ta-ta just to feel right. And if you need some tingles down your spine, ska, 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 yeah, that sound is mine. Then buckle up, it's quite the ride. We're going deep, no need to hide. Where the entertainment doesn't stop. You're tuned in now to ScullyPop. So close your eyes, then enjoy the glide. And we'll see you on the other side. I've read my novels by candlelight, with every chapter feeling just right. I'm the author that reads to you slow, with rhythm and rhyme in every flow. My fingers snap, the mic goes hot. Live from the heart, I give all I got. A little jazz, a touch of noir, mix in some ASMR and you're not far. Ska, 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 ta, 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 let the rhythm carry you. Ta, 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 ska, ska, ska. Feel the story, feel the vibe. Ska, ska, ska. Ta, ta, ta. Let the rhythm carry you. Ta, ta, ta. Ska, ska, ska. Feel the story, feel the vibe. Buckle up, it's quite the ride. We're spinning dreams on the other side, where the entertainment doesn't stop. You're vibing now with ScullyPop. So dim the lights and let it slide, and we'll see you on the other side. Yeah. Stories whispered, curtains raised, books turned to gold and voices praised. I'm just the guide on this wild old ride. And if you're still with me, I'll see you on the other side. Da, da, da.
All right, we were ready. Everybody grab your drinks. Roll them up if that's your pleasure. Please, bong smokers in the back row. Everybody behave themselves tonight. Let ScullyPop entertain you. Have some nice banter between you. We'll take you back in time here a little bit tonight. Face the ace. That's right. I'm your host, ScullyPop. And oh my goodness, do I have something incredible to share with you today. Get ready for the most spine-tingling tale of 2025. Picture this. The year's 1853. Three identical sisters vanish from a West Virginia mountain settlement, leaving behind only empty houses and a terrifying warning carved into a church pew. The quiet ones are listening. This is the Ashborne Triplets, and friends, this isn't just another ghost story. This is a documented medical mystery that straddles the lines between Appalachian folklore and 19th century science. That's right, real medical journals from Dr. Edmund Fairfax. Actual witness accounts from 1853. Modern forensic evidence still being discovered. Mass psychological events that actually happened. Were Essie, Bessie, and Desi supernatural entities? Medical prodigies ahead of their time? Or masters of psychological manipulation who discovered techniques that science still can't explain? Here's what makes this absolutely mind-blowing. Rangers in West Virginia still report seeing three young women on mountain trails every December 3rd for the past 170 years. Smash that notification bell and join our YouTube membership for exclusive content and emojis, badges next to your name. Comment below. Have you ever experienced unexplained phenomena in isolated communities? Share this with fellow mystery lovers. They'll thank you later. The Ashborne Triplets, mountain folklore or medical mystery. In December 1853, three identical sisters vanished from a West Virginia mountain settlement, leaving behind only empty houses and a warning carved into a church pew. The quiet ones are listening. This is the story of the Ashborne Triplets, a case that straddles the line between documented medical anomaly and Appalachian folklore. What happened in Bramble Hollow challenges our understanding of both 19th century medicine and the power of community psychology. But first, we need to understand the world they were born into. The Appalachian Mountains of the 1830s were a frontier within a frontier, where European settlers mixed with Cherokee traditions and created something entirely new. Communities like Bramble Hollow existed in almost complete isolation, connected to the outside world only by traveling merchants, circuit preachers, and the occasional doctor willing to brave mountain passes that could turn deadly without warning. Bramble Hollow, 1836. Helena Ashbourne's labor lasted 3 days while a blizzard buried the settlement under 6 feet of snow. The midwife, Marcella Wesley, had delivered hundreds of babies across the mountains over 4 decades. But she'd never encountered triplets who emerged without crying. Bessie, and Desi arrived during what the old-timers called the hungry winter, when game disappeared and even the hardiest mountain folk began to doubt they'd see spring. The circumstances of their birth were unusual in ways that extended beyond their synchronized silence. Helena had shown no signs of carrying 3 children until the final month, when her belly seemed to expand overnight. Marcella's records, preserved in her daughter's Bible, describe 3 babes who seemed to know each other before birth, moving as one child in 3 bodies. The triplets' father, Mortimer Ashborne, was a 3rd-generation mountain man whose family had settled the hollow in 1798. His grandfather had been a Cherokee trader who married a Scottish woman, creating bloodlines that carried both mountain wisdom and European determination. Helena brought her own heritage. German immigrants who'd learned folk medicine from Cherokee healers before the tribe moved west. This mixing of traditions created something unique in places like Bramble Hollow. European herbalism combined with Native American plant knowledge, while Celtic superstitions blended with Cherokee spiritual practices. The result was a form of folk medicine so sophisticated that it often surpassed what trained doctors could offer. Dr. Edmund Fairfax, traveling the mountain circuit in the 1850s, documented the triplets in his medical journals with the precision of a scientist studying a new species. His notes describe synchronized development patterns consistent with environmental adaptation and selective mutism presenting as coordinated behavioral response. The girls spoke only to each other, communicated through gestures, displayed what Fairfax termed remarkable social cohesion. There were other observations that troubled him. The triplets seemed to understand adult conversations they couldn't possibly comprehend. They demonstrated knowledge of anatomy through their play, arranging dead birds and small animals in patterns that suggested understanding of circulatory and nervous systems. Most disturbing, they showed no fear of death, examining corpses with scientific detachment that made seasoned hunters uncomfortable. The first documented incident occurred in October of 1853. Phineas Colebrook's prize bull Caesar was found dead in his pasture, drained blood with surgical precision. Local folklore attributed this to witchcraft. Fairfax's examination revealed something more disturbing. The wound patterns indicated knowledge of anatomy beyond what isolated mountain children should possess. Knowledge that suggested formal medical training. Here's where the story becomes medically fascinating. Appalachian communities practice sophisticated folk medicine, combining European traditions with Native American plant knowledge. But the precision of Caesar's death suggested something beyond traditional healing practices. Someone had performed what amounted to a veterinary surgery, removing blood with techniques that wouldn't be widely known for another decade. The triplets' behavior during the community's investigations was equally troubling. While other children showed curiosity or fear, sisters observed with attached interest, as if studying the adults' reactions for future reference. Fairfax noted that they seemed to be collecting behavioral data through systematic observation of the community response patterns. The pattern escalated throughout the autumn. Local children began disappearing for days, returning with triangular marks on their shoulders and exhibiting the same selective mutism as the triplets. Dr. Fairfax documented 13 cases of what he called induced catatonia with deliberate scarification. What made these cases particularly puzzling was the medical precision involved. The marks weren't crude carvings, but surgical incisions that showed understanding of nerve pathways and healing processes. Each child returned with wounds at different stages of healing, suggesting a systematic program rather than random violence. Medical historians today recognize this as possible mass psychogenic illness, a documented phenomenon where psychological symptoms spread through a close-knit communities. The marks, however, remain unexplained. Fairfax's drawings show precise incisions requiring medical instruments and anatomical knowledge that shouldn't have existed in an isolated mountain settlement. The children's behavioral changes were equally systematic. They lost interest in games, stopped seeking parental attention, and began gathering at twilight in the woods surrounding the settlement. Parents reported that their children seemed to be listening to something only they could hear, responding to signals invisible to adults. Martha Colebrook, age 12, was the first to display what Fairfax termed complete behavioral assimilation. After disappearing for 3 days, she returned with the triangular marks and began exhibiting the triplets' synchronized movements. Her grandmother noted that Martha now knew things she'd never been taught. The locations of medicinal plants, the proper timing for harvesting herbs, even basic anatomical facts about human and animal bodies. The community's response revealed the complex relationship between traditional mountain culture and emerging scientific understanding. Elder residents attributed the children's transformation to mountain spirits or Cherokee curses, drawn on generations of folklore about supernatural entities that claim the young. Newer settlers, influenced by expanding education and religious revivals sweeping through Appalachia, sought rational explanations. Dr. Fairfax represented this newer perspective, but his scientific training couldn't explain what he was observing. His journal entries show increasing frustration as he attempted to categorize phenomena that defied medical classification. These children have acquired knowledge through means I cannot determine. Their understanding of human anatomy exceeds that of medical students I have taught. The triplets seemed to be teaching the other children, but the curriculum was unlike anything practiced in formal schools. Marked children could identify every plant in the mountain forest, predict weather patterns with uncanny accuracy, and demonstrate understanding of animal behavior that took experienced hunters years to develop. They were learning, but from what source? We'll call that part one. Let's see here. Hey, Manic, how you doing, Queen? I saw Spongy popping in, Crumblewig. Welcome to the show. This is the Ashborne Triplets. Sure I didn't miss anybody. It's a bit long, so I'm gonna kind of get through it, you know. Yeah, he's reading, said Izzy Pop. That's right. He's reading. Sound of silence. How's everybody doing out there?
Start my day in silence.
Oh man, that tea's good. I think my mom's supposed to come, but she's busy, so I'll let her know that you're live. Okay, thank you.
Write down your dreams. Don't forget to write down your dreams.
Need some pumpkin for energy. Yeah,
More silence.
that sounds good.
Silence.
I can hammer some pumpkin.
It's time to go.
I don't know if you can get it down to like
My journey
soft
to
like sweet
going
potato,
is steady.
but if so, I can smash it. Hey, Wheat Sword,
Gather my belongings.
come on in,
my
buddy.
clothes, my garments.
How's it going?
My gloves. My socks. My heels.
Izzy and I, we was talking about how we could cook some pumpkin. I was like, well, I hope he's got some good videos over there.
The silence
I
starts
can't
to
believe how
break.
many pumpkins you
I
got.
start to sing to myself and gauge how I feel. I put my clothes on.
Yeah, just like sweet potato.
Still.
I love the
More
idea,
silence,
like
more
the
silence.
fiber is so easy to get that down.
Drink plenty of water. Be fluid. Be one with water. Be one with air. Preparing myself.
What was that? A Peter Pumpkin Eater. What was that from? Remember that Peter Pumpkin Eater?
Sound to grow within
What's that mean?
I am
Remember?
ready to start my day.
Peter Pumpkin Eater.
Focus carry me. Carry me to the next moment.
I know, I like sweet potatoes too. I imagine pumpkin's a little blander, but you add a little maple syrup or something on there. I don't know. You're getting that stuff caramelized just perfect. You check out Oki's videos. Hey, Colorado. Welcome to the House of Thrillers. I'm your host, ScullyPop. We're reading about the Ashborne Triplets tonight. Pretty laid back, not a whole lot going on, just a little documentary about some folklore in West Virginia. There's a link in the description if you'd like to download the slideshow. You can get it for your own. Squash. I gotta check on that squash. I don't imagine that's too the squash is not that sweet, so it shouldn't be too high FODMAP. I gotta watch every new thing in my diet. It always makes me imagine like when I hear this music, somebody riding their bike around in the middle of the night with a clown horn. Yeah, he's gonna have some more videos about cooking pumpkin. I know that. It's pumpkin season right now. Is he? Yeah. Shoot, we can do like a 30 days of pumpkin. Try make something different. Maybe I'll do some behind the scene member videos where I make pumpkin and sweet potatoes or something. I never know what to do for the members. Okay, Meyer, I'm glad you got to catch some of the story. I figured you'd enjoy that, you know, being from Appalachia. There's a little bit left. If you want to come back and catch the rest later, it'll be there for you. If not, we'll have plenty more shows. So. You back, Lucy? Man, we missed you so much. Glad to be back. I'll make some etouffee. Yeah, you're right. Etouffee. Like them sweet potatoes. Nope, says Izzy. Izzy, let me run and grab some tea real quick. Give me like 2 minutes or so.
can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding from the words I spit. So sharp, so freezing, so cold. Behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts peeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. And I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. Cause I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. Got reason, if you wanna go eat, you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon.
Single brain.
Check, check. I'm back. Hey, Misty. Good to see you, darling. Kaiser, thank you, sir. Always a pleasure. Appreciate your support. We're reading the Ashborne Triplets right now. A bit of a documentary that I did some research on and wrote. Yeah. Okay, check it out. Processing someone live tomorrow at 10 a.m. Is that 10 a.m. Central or what is that? Misty Pop. Kaiser, man, where you been, bro? You haven't been live in the past days, have you? Yeah, tea's good, man. Ooh, I made it too hot. Oh, God, about burned my hand holding that glass. Mm. Mm. This is what all the... Oh, there's a song Izzy made for me. Turn it up a little bit where you can hear it. Oh, it's like magic. I just got to say it and it happens. Don't even have to press buttons. I'm so spoiled. Yeah. Earl Grey with oil of bergamot, which is a variety of orange peel, I think. The breed of orange. It's my mom, count. Charged up. What's that? There we go. Yeah. ScullyPop, the voice in the dark. Just think, not one thing, it's another, right? Wow, man. Yes, it is a type of orange. Okay. The oil of bergamot. I think that might be kind of cool to make different varieties of oil from different oranges and add it in yourself. My mom did my hair. Everyone's at the same level. What? What are y'all talking about? Earl Grey is yummy. I know, I love it. I'm like addicted to it. Which is not a bad addiction to have, I think. Although I have been craving coffee lately. What do y'all do? Y'all drink coffee or tea, or what do you drink in the morning? Hell, I drink it right before I go to bed. My mom did my hair. It was messy, so not it. Okay. Gotcha. I see. Let me turn this mic off a minute. I want to adjust something here. Weird how your equipment can get bent out of shape. Just a little bit of movement. The mic, you know, it's so sensitive. How you doing, Colorado? Okies does the coffee. I've got orange peel, different oranges I can find. It's good. Huh? Do you extract the oil somehow? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I put maple syrup in my tea whenever I can get it. which I actually have tonight. Somebody special donated some moolah to my Cash App, and I was able to take care of a few things like that. One of them was something that I get pleasure from. Simple things in life.
I start my day.
Actually, the only thing in my diet
Where my
is
source,
that's sweet is the maple syrup.
dreams, write them down. Write down your dreams. Write down your dreams. Don't forget
Mm-hmm.
to write down your dreams.
You could do honey too if you can tolerate honey.
More silence. More silence.
I don't know why honey has just got a higher sugar count
Time to go.
than maple syrup.
My
If you
journey
suffer from IBS, heed my warning. Don't eat honey. It's going to ferment in your stomach before it digests.
My gloves. My socks.
And that's like opening up a can of worms.
And I put them together.
Good, it's lightning here, so very fitting with the story. Heck yeah. Let's get back to it.
The silence starts to break. I start to sing to
One
myself.
second here.
Engage how I feel.
Finish what I was doing real quick.
I put my clothes on. In still.
Yeah, there's 16 of you out there. Share it out if you
Where's
can.
my water? Drink plenty of water.
Let everybody know that
Be one with water.
there's a literary adventure waiting for you here.
Preparing myself.
Sometimes you can even be a part of the show yourself.
Purpose of music. For the sound to grow within my belly.
I suppose we'll get to writing a new theater piece here very soon.
I let my vocals carry me. Carry me to the next moment.
See where we're at. You boil 40 gallons of sap, make 1 gallon of syrup. Wow. Incredible. That's incredible. Wow. No wonder it's so expensive. Wow. You said you get the natural local maple syrup up there, right? Have you've made it yourself? I can't remember. Hey, LaTanya, what's going on? Oh my gosh, so good to see you. What does he say? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. LaTanya. Awesome. How you doing? Jasmine green tea. The leaves are cured with the jasmine flowers. Okay. Kind of supernatural ghost type legend. What we're doing. Ashborne Triplets from West Virginia in the 1850s. Supernatural legend, I suppose. I got a syrup guy, but I made it myself. Heck yeah. Oh, that'd be awesome. All right, I think I'm about ready to roll here. Let's see. Back to Bramble Hollow there. Let's see. On November 24th, armed men confronted the Ashborne family in what became known as the Hollow Confrontation. led by Phineas Colebrook. 7 fathers attempted to force the triplets to reverse whatever influence they held over the community's children. According to multiple witness accounts, the sisters responded with coordinated vocalizations that induced temporary paralysis in all 7 men. Fairfax wrote, "The harmonic frequency appeared to trigger a neurological response I cannot adequately explain. The men described a sensation of complete muscular control loss lasting approximately 30 minutes, during which they remained conscious but unable to move or speak. Sound-induced paralysis exists in medical literature. Specific frequencies can disrupt the nervous system, though the mechanism the triplets employed remains unclear. And for sound, frequencies below human hearing can cause disorientation and panic. But the triplets' humming was audible. Their technique suggested understanding of acoustic principles that wouldn't be formally studied until the late 1800s. The paralyzed men reported shared hallucinations during their immobilization. All 7 described identical visions of the mountain hollow from an aerial perspective, seeing the settlement's layout in detail impossible from ground level. They witnessed scenes from the community's history, births, deaths, seasonal changes, as if observing from above across multiple years. These shared visions raised questions about the nature of the triplets' influence. Was this mass hypnosis, as Dr. Fairfax theorized, or something more complex? The men's descriptions included details they couldn't have known through normal observation, suggesting either remarkable psychological manipulation or a genuine psychic phenomenon. The children stopped returning home on November 23rd. Parents could see them standing in formation at the forest edge, but approaches were impossible. Any adult attempting to reach the children would find themselves turned around, walking in circles, or overcome with sudden vertigo. The children themselves showed no distress, maintaining perfect stillness for hours, regardless of weather. This mass abandonment of family bonds suggests powerful psychological influence, or, as some researchers propose, a form of collective hypnosis perfected over months of practice. The children appear to be undergoing a systematic transformation, shedding individual identity in favor of collective consciousness modeled on the triplets' synchronized behavior. Dr. Fairfax attempting to document this phenomenon through direct observation, establishing a watch post at Settlement's edge. His notes describe the children's behavior as ritualistic but purposeful, suggesting preparation for an event of significance to their altered consciousness. Children arranged themselves in geometric patterns that shifted throughout the day, forming triangles, circles, and more complex configurations that seemed to correspond with solar angles and shadow lengths. They were tracking celestial movements with accuracy that impressed even experienced hunters who navigated by star positions. December 3rd, 1853. Triplets' 18th birthday. 5 adults witnessed documenting what they later called the final transformation. According to their accounts, preserved in sworn testimony given to traveling magistrates, the sisters underwent a change that local folklore could only describe as becoming something not of this world. Medical records tell a different story. Dr. Fairfax's final entry describes a mass hallucination triggered by poisoning from ergot contaminated in grain stores. Ergot alkaloids could cause vivid hallucinations, convulsions, and the sensation of transformation. The triplets may have been unknowingly dosing their community with psychoactive compounds for months. This type of poisoning would explain many of the documented phenomena, the shared visions, the children's altered consciousness. Even the adults' paralysis could result from systematic alkaloid exposure. Soil analysis conducted in the 1920s revealed no traces of yeah, that's where the story gets a little bit sketchy. Contamination theory, while medically elegant, lacks physical evidence. This gap in the scientific explanation has kept the case controversial. Dawn on December 4th, 27 people lay dead in the snow surrounding the Ashborne cabin. Not supernatural victims, according to contemporary medical examination, but casualties of what appears to be acute poisoning combined with exposure. The victims showed symptoms consistent with alkaloid toxicity, convulsions, hypothermia, and circulatory collapse. Bessie, and Bessie were not among the dead, nor were those of the 13 marked children. They had vanished entirely. Search parties found no trace of their departure, despite the impossibility of 15 people disappearing from a snow-covered mountain valley without leaving evidence. This disappearance has never been fully explained. The marked children's fate became one of Appalachian folklore's enduring mysteries. The 5 survivors, Marcella Wesley, Uzziah Thornville, Mary Colebrook, Ruth Bramblecroft, and merchant Silas Kane, fled the settlement within hours of the discovery. Their testimonies, recorded separately over the following months, show remarkable consistency despite being given hundreds of miles apart. There's still questions remaining, challenge both the supernatural and scientific explanations. The precision of the scarification, the coordinated behavior, the acoustic paralysis, the shared visions. These elements suggest knowledge and abilities that transcend conventional medical understanding. So were the Ashborne Triplets medical prodigies who discovered techniques their era couldn't comprehend? Or did something genuinely beyond human understanding manifest in those mountains? The Survivor Network, created by those who escaped Bramble Hollow, established one of America's first early warning systems for mass psychological events. They recognized that isolation plus psychological manipulation could destroy entire communities. Dr. Fairfax's journals, preserved at the Medical College of Virginia, provided crucial early evidence for what we now call mass psychogenic illness. So yeah, the survivors established a communication network spanning 3 states, using traveling merchants, circuit preachers, and family connections to spread warnings about communities showing similar symptoms. They documented signs to watch for: children growing unusually quiet, adults ignoring obvious dangers, communities becoming isolated from outside contact, and the appearance of individuals who seem to possess knowledge beyond their apparent experience. Quite a different way of looking at things, wouldn't you say? Traditional Appalachian protective practices, sawed over thresholds, bottle trees, specific prayers were developed specifically to counter such influences. These weren't mere superstitions, but practical psychological tools for maintaining individual agency with tight-knit communities. The Ashborne case influenced 19th century medical understanding in ways that extended far beyond rural Appalachia. Dr. Fairfax's documentation reached medical schools in Philadelphia and Baltimore, where it contributed to early research into mass hysteria. The triplets themselves were never found. Their bodies weren't among the dead. No records exist of their departure from the region. They simply vanished. Rangers in West Virginia continue to receive reports of 3 young women seen hiking mountain trails, always appearing around December 3rd each year, always asking directions to the next settlement up the valley. The women always appear identical, dressed in outdated but well-maintained clothing. They carry no visible supplies despite being far from any modern settlement. They speak in unison. They show no sign of fatigue despite the difficult terrain, and leave no tracks in soft ground or snow. Whether they were brilliant manipulators who discovered psychological techniques centuries ahead of their time, victims of their own medical experiments, or something genuinely beyond human understanding, their story reveals how quickly communities can descend into collective delusion when fear overrides critical thinking. In our hyper-connected world, the lessons of Bramble Hollow remain disturbingly relevant. Mass psychological events still occur. Through social media echo chambers, conspiracy theory communities, and group dynamics that can turn neighbors against each other. The mechanisms have changed. The fundamental human vulnerabilities remain constant. The Ashborne case reminds us that the line between influence and control is thinner than we'd like to believe. It demonstrates how quickly rational individuals can lose their autonomy when subjected to systematic psychological pressure. So the next time you hear about children growing unusually quiet, or adults ignoring obvious dangers, or communities becoming isolated from outside contact, remember Bramble Hollow. Mountains keep their secrets, but the warnings echo through time. When the quiet ones start listening, it may already be too late to speak. The Ashborne Triplets may have vanished into folklore, but their legacy lives on in our understanding of how communities can protect themselves from those who would exploit their trust. In the end, perhaps that's the most important lesson Bramble Hollow has to teach us. That the greatest supernatural power is the human capacity to learn from tragedy and prevent its repetition. And there we have it, my incredible literary family. The chilling conclusion to the Ashborne Triplets. As we close this chapter on Essie, Bessie, and Bessie's terrifying tale, I can't help but wonder, are you hearing the quiet ones listening? Because after diving deep into this documented mystery, I'm convinced that some stories never truly end. What an absolutely incredible journey we've shared. Thank you, Misty. Appreciate that. Misty from the snow-covered mountains of Bramble Hollow to Dr. Fairfax's haunting medical journeys. We've uncovered evidence that challenges everything we thought we knew about 19th century psychology, supernatural phenomena. Rah. Let's see here. Here's the thing, storytellers. It's just the beginning. Next week, we're going to dive into some Sherlock Holmes. Before you go, hit that subscribe button if these spine-tingling tales keep you coming back for more. Misty, this is for you, darling. Thank you so much. Drop a comment. Did the Ashborne case change how you think about unexplained phenomena? Share this episode with someone brave enough to handle the truth. Remember, dear listener, in our connected digital world, the lessons of Bramble Hollow are more relevant than ever. Mass psychological events still happen through social media. Conspiracy theories and group dynamics that can turn neighbors against each other. The mountains may keep their secrets, but we keep telling their stories. Till next time, keep your eyes open, your mind sharp, and remember, when the quiet ones start listening, it may already be too late to speak. Scuss. noise. I had a brownie not too long ago. Six Bows is back. Lost in the world. You're lost in the world. Always pop. Hey, Makeup Mom. I'm glad you made it. We're about at the end of the show. Getting close here. Hey, Misha. Don't holler in my ear. Holler in my ear. Who else did I miss? Kayla Boo. Kayla Boo. Kayla Boo. Kayla Boo. Big hand, Izzy Pop. So big hand for Izzy Bob, Izzy Papa. Izzy Pop, Pop, Pop. I don't even believe I'm hungry again already. Golly. Goodness gracious. Let's see what that said. Earl Grey is most likely a blend of flowery orange pekoe and Ceylon black teas. Probably butchered that line. Different black teas have their own flavors. Yeah, maybe I'll probably take tomorrow off and try to get something ready for Friday. We don't want to get too behind on watch hours, so oh my gosh, that tea is so good. First day I've had some maple syrup in about, I don't know, 4 or 5 days or whatever. I'd definitely much rather have the natural sugar from the natural than just putting table sugar in there, you know.
I start my day.
Like the Sun and FOP have a different taste.
My slippers.
Oh, you kind of lost me there.
My dreams, write them down. Write down your dreams. Write down your dreams.
Oh my God, this is strong on my tongue.
More silence. More silence.
Yeah, we had him a brownie.
Time to go.
Rice Krispie edibles.
My path to where I'm going is steady.
And thanks for coming by, Makeup Mom.
Silent.
Looking at your channel, it's a pretty nice looking channel there, you know.
My garments, my gloves, my socks, my heels.
Anyway, I try to get around, see all you guys, you know.
That I'm telling a story with my appearance.
I know, man. Like, I got some special people taking care of me.
To break, I
Huh?
start to sing to myself. Engage
You
how I
know you're right.
I put my clothes on. In still. More silence. More silence.
For real.
Where's my water? Drink plenty of water. Be fluid. Be one with water.
man.
Be one with air.
Get back here and have to smoke real quick before we head off. See if y'all had any questions or anything.
For the sound to grow within my belly.
English and Irish breakfast teas have a psalm in them. But what is that, a psalm? What is that exactly?
Carry me. Carry me to the next moment.
I need to get down there to past Grishan and go to that pumpkin patch. See if I can score a couple of decent pumpkins. Y'all, I might start doing some early morning shows, you know, like hit some different times, see if we're missing some of the community or not.
Where's my notebook? My dreams, write them down. Write down your dreams. Write down your dreams.
That's a region in India.
Write down your dreams. More
That
silence.
sounds pretty good, damn.
And now,
I mean, I can't imagine, you know, many teas being bad for you, really.
my
I mean,
dreams
coffee's
are going,
good for you to an extent.
and still silent.
Probably not the way I used to drink it, but
I gather my belongings and my clothes, my garments, my gloves, my socks,
is that right?
my heels.
Well, I know that certain things is going to grow better in certain parts of the world. You know, you try to grow it somewhere else, it's not going to work.
The silence starts to break. I start to sing to myself. Engage.
I mean, truthfully, I think tea goes back further than coffee anyway.
In still more
Maybe I do a deep dive on tea versus coffee one night, and
drink plenty of water.
that's really hard. There's a lot of names that
Water, be one with air.
are just, you just can't pronounce them all. It makes it hard to do a show like that. When I did the show on the coffee, you know, it was really hard. I mean, seriously, all the things I read, it wore me out, you know, and I had to skip over so much stuff. Dejaling, and see there, you can't pronounce it. It's hard, and you hate to butcher words. I mean, I don't know. I'm definitely a caffeine junkie. Sometimes I'll double that tea bag up just to get that extra caffeine, which my subconscious feels guilty, I guess, because, you know, defeating the purpose of getting off coffee. But, you know, sometimes you need that extra kick. Yeah. It might be interesting to take a chat from a show and feed it into Chat GPT and tell it to summarize key points and different things. That'd be interesting. I'll be here, close it out. Okay. I'm just going to sit here for a few minutes and then we'll get out of here. What time we started? At 8, yeah. I'm not sure what I'm going to read next. I got so many things on the list. So many things I need to do, like collaborations, theater shows, solo narrations, other ideas, you know, that I haven't tried before. I don't know. I love doing what I do here and all this creation. It's awesome, you know, and I've learned a lot about, since AI's come around, I've learned a lot about creating different modes of dealing with social media and the different ways that business are going to operate in the future. I mean, right off the bat, you can imagine, like, it won't be long. We won't really go to Google and search for things anymore. We'll just use our language model of our choice to look things up and get the information that you're looking for right away. So what would be the purpose of from a company standpoint of trying to run Google ads anymore. And of course, those ads are designed around keywords that people use, and it's different with like, you know, the way the future is going to be is instead of trying to, you know, do SEO or search engine optimization for your content with keywords, like say, for example, if you have your own website and you want people to visit your site, so you work, you know, certain keywords around that. In the future, it's not going to be like that. You literally need to like write a novel about your business and do it in an elaborate way if you want to come up first on these language models. But not to get into tangents. Yeah. Anyway. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and close it out and wish you guys adieu for tonight. And we'll catch you on the other side. Let's see here what we're going to throw up. Emotional mess. I don't think we heard that yet. Let's go roll with that. Yeah, thanks everybody. I appreciate it. Good show tonight. I'll catch some of y'all on the live streams.